It has been a sloppy, messy few weeks with all the parties slagging each other, and I think that's going to continue because they're all desperate. The PCs and the NDP are fighting for the lead, and they are just a couple of points apart if you believe the polls, and that means they have absolutely everything to fight for. And in their own way, the Liberals, who are in third, they also have everything to fight for because they're trying to stave off annihilation. All the party leaders have been practicing their lines. We've seen Doug Ford say, hey folks, you know who I am, you know what I stand for. I'm for the little guy. I'll bring you cheaper gas, I'll bring you cheaper alcohol, buck of beer, if we can actually get somebody to sell it at that price. And I'll bring you tax cuts, especially for people making lower wages and middle class wages. But one thing the Tories haven't done, and they show no signs of doing yet, is coming out with a fully costed platform. They've talked about the things they want to do, but the fully costed platform that has all the other stuff in it tells you the things they're going to have to do that they'd rather not. The taxes they're going to have to increase, the cuts they're going to have to make, how you make the numbers all balance. And that's something we're still waiting to see from the Progressive Conservatives. The New Democrats, meanwhile, have been answering questions about their costed platform, which had mistakes in it. They miscounted $1.4 billion in reserves, so they had to make some corrections to that. And now that they are in the lead, or at least contending for it, they're dealing with opposition researchers who are digging into every little detail. Like they say they're going to cancel the Liberals' Fair Hydro plan, borrows a bunch of money to lower your hydro bills. We're going to have to pay it off later. Personally, I think it's bad policy, but how you get out of it at this point is not clear. The NDP say they will. They cover that off in a couple of sentences, and they're having to answer questions about how all that's going to work. And the Liberals are desperately trying to get your attention for all the things that they've spent the last 15 years doing. In their record, the economy is pretty strong. They've been busy. They've built hospitals. They've built more schools, closed some. They're taking hits for that. They have a lot that they can point to that they're proud of, but pretty much this race seems to be between the PCs and the NDP. And now the Liberals, who are the government and have been for years, are in the position of the third party, scratching in to be heard. It's going to be a fight to the finish with all the parties having everything to fight for. I think it's going to be fun.